Good morning, my name is Everett Cameron. This first video is about my story. Sorry if I do not talk very well. Because this is my first YouTube video, but this is my full story of my life. I was born December 9th, 2002. I have a younger brother and an older sister. When I was about 2.5 years old, I started to have seizures that we knew of because they could have started at birth. But anyway, so that made me have to get brain surgery when I was 3.5 years old. When I had brain surgery, it did not go well. The doctors weren't able to stop my seizures, and this caused my whole right side to be disabled. I couldn't move my right arm nor my right leg, and I did not have any right peripheral vision. On my right side, after this, I had to repeat kindergarten because I was still recovering from my surgery. From when I was born to when I was in 4th grade, I went to a Baptist church. At the time, I didn't care at all to go to church. At this church, it just seemed too traditional, and it seemed more about works than about a relationship. After this, me and my family went to a non-denominational church. This church focused a lot more on freedom and relationship. But even I still didn't really care to go till 2018. In 2016, my great-grandma and granddad died. And in 2017, I started getting into lust and masturbation. In 2018, my youth pastor invited me to the Now Without, which is a Disciple Now camp weekend. During that weekend, I gave my life to Christ. But at that time, I just wanted to not go to hell. I did want to go to church more and to other Christian activities, but I still know my sin greatly. I didn't really try to get closer to God. In late 2018, I started to have seizures again. This made me afraid because I didn't want to have brain surgery again. Oh, I forgot to tell you this, but my second brain surgery went well. It got rid of my seizures for 8 years. I still had right hemiplegic. I didn't want to have brain surgery again. I also had to be put back on medicine. In late September, my liberal grandma and step-granddad called me a fake Christian because they were making fun of Trump and calling him a liar, and I told them I had a Trump flag in my room. At the time, I probably was a fake Christian, but they all also were. At the beginning of 2020, I started to read the Bible consistently. I learned that lust and masturbation was sin, and I tried to stop this time, but I didn't make a lot of effort and couldn't stop. In 2021, I had gained progress in trying to stop. I started to restrict things. One time I went 35 days without masturbating, but I still lusted. And the other time I went 75 days without masturbating, but I still lusted. Also in 2021, I went to a Fuge camp, which is also a church camp. During camp, the pastor asked us, are we a mate believer, or a non-believer? And this convicted me because I felt like I was a mate believer. After that, I pursued a little harder for Jesus, and I followed more Christian accounts on Instagram. And for a few days, I posted some Christian stuff, but then I got out of the habit. Then I fell back into temptation a lot. In December of 2021, I deleted Instagram to help me stop lusting and masturbating. It only helped for a couple weeks, and I still lusted and masturbated. In February of this year, I decided to go to Liberty, and mainly so I can get closer to Jesus without as many distractions as other colleges. I also finally had to delete Snapchat and Facebook, and I also had to restrict things on the internet. Even with that, I still did it for a week, but after that, I haven't lusted nor masturbated since, which has been 50 days. I will say I have gotten closer with Jesus over the last couple of days. Weeks. And yesterday I felt something in my spirit that told me to do preaching instead of electrical engineering. And he wants to change my major to youth ministry at Liberty. And this is my story.